The whole experience started off with a very cold day. I was like, oh my God, I hope we're not working outside because I'm not prepared for this. I had on nice jeans. I had on a jacket I wear all the time, which is a mistake. So that's how it started. When you went to the little park, they had different sections or groups that you could have been a part of. Me and my friend did the project together, and we chose to do one where we would be painting the inside of the building. And we thought that would be good because we weren't going to be outside, which was not entirely true, but it's okay for the most part because we were inside.
My name is Camden Steele, and for my service learning project, I chose to do three different types of activities with my teammates here at Gordon on the Gordon softball team. The first thing I did with my team was participate in the Gordon State's Great Day of Service by going to Neely's Park right outside of the Barnesville Square. We traveled there with all of our teammates, our coaches, and some other people that volunteered that day. Um, when we got there, we worked. It was like super overgrown and just like trash everywhere, and benches were just all out of place, like whatever. It just looked like a mess. And so we all worked together to pick up trash, leaves, blow all the rest of the leaves off the grass and out of the road. And we bagged them up on the side of the road so people could come pick them up. We also, after we blew all the leaves off, cleaned it up, we cut the grass and some of the bushes there, and then we kind of organized the benches and everything so it looked like welcoming, that everybody could come just hang out and stuff.
Here we got to choose from a variety of different projects, but the one that stuck out to me most was the kennel cleanup. For this particular project, we went to an establishment known as All About the Dog. The back had tons of land, tons of kennels, and tons of dogs that had been rescued, and they've been taking care of them. For here, we got to choose whether to pressure wash the kennels or weed eat, and at the end, we got to play with the dogs. I chose to pressure wash. So there was me and two other girls that got to pressure wash. We had to spray all of the floors, all of the walls, and then on the back sides, which was the outside fenced in area, we had to spray all of those. Um, for being around people for an extended period of time, you start to observe many things. We
Me and my best friend decided to do the kennel cleanup because we love dogs. Who doesn't? The place we went to was called All About Dogs. It wasn't like what an actual kennel would look like or what you would think an actual kennel would look like. Whenever we first pulled in, it was like a driveway, like to a house. But whenever you drove through the driveway to the back, there was like this huge kennel, like on so much land. It was huge, and she had so many dogs.
Were, painting something for older people to come back and see a new room because of COVID, they hadn't been there in months. And so for them to come back and their building is new, we also painted benches and we laid out straw and we planted flowers. So we just not only painted, but we made the inside look good just as much as the outside. And I thought that was great because, being kept in the house for months, it was bad. So I can imagine someone who's reliant on other people to be, bored and going out of their mind. So for us to, change their this place for them was really, really good for me because I just felt like, okay, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for somebody else. And it really like made me humble myself as a person. And so I think that's good.
While being together for multiple hours outside, we got to meet new people that were there with us and just bond with one another because like our coach like tried to group us up into people we don't like. You obviously see cliques and like when you're just your best friends, like who you're hanging out with. So we spread out and partnered up with new people and just like bonded with them through that whole day. And after it was done, it looked really nice, and we got to talk with new people, and it just felt good to accomplish something together.
Which is more of making yourself a better person. So I would see what I did as me figuring out that I'm not too good to do a little work. Like I can help other people that aren't as fortunate as me to be as, I guess, active as me, because the people that we were working for were older, meaning that they could do it, but it would be more difficult on their body than it would a teenager, like somebody in their 20s. It would be easier. So doing this service made me realize that I personally do enjoy doing work to help out others. My reflection for this service is that people will be so grateful to you when you help them with something that could be harder on them to do nowadays.
And I think it really helped me feel like a better person. I had so much fun with the Great Day of Service. I love dogs, so getting to play with them was so fun. I feel closer to the community, and I can say I did learn and grow as a student being able to watch this group of people. And I picked up a new skill, which was pressure washing, which was so fun. I also learned how to work with people that you barely know as a team. The lady that we did the work for was very appreciative of all the work we did. She was really nice, which was a plus. Completing this community service also provided an understanding of being responsible citizenship, because I think it's really important to give back to the community.
Okay. Another thing that I learned is, besides the fact that I can't paint, is that everything's better with a friend. I mean, duh, but I'm not, really someone that talk to people outside their comfort zone. And so having my friend there to like laugh at, be like, you messed it up while painting. It was so good. But then again, I also met other people there that were so nice. They helped us because we're girls. We don't really do hard labor, and so we were like, we don't know how to do that. And so I met other people who also take the class that we take, and we discussed stuff in class, and we discussed painting. So that's good. This may come as a shocker, but I also learned about volunteering. I'm sorry, but I've just never been a fan of it. I've never tried it, but when people volunteer or they're like, "Do you want to volunteer?" I'm always like hesitant because I'm just like, it just never seemed like my thing. Like I just feel like I wouldn't be able to get jiggy with volunteering. Like at my school, my high school, we had a food can drive. I just never could do it. It just wasn't me. But doing this as a grade, of course, so I had no choice. Well, I had, but still, doing this as a grade gave me the opportunity to like volunteer, and I can say this was so fun. Like it was so fun. And I like now want to volunteer for everything. Like I want to try this and that and the third. And that
This service project not only helped me to do something I was required to do for my class, but something that I need to do for myself. It helped me appreciate the things that I'm still able to do and learn how to use that to help the people in my community.